Hey, video game fans, this is Matt for back with some more new video game action. I recently got this, what's it called? Cartographers. It's Fantasy Map Simulator. Yeah, that's it. It's based on an internet program that I've messed with for years, but somebody finally put it into a game. Well, it's not even a game. It's a simulator. And you can establish these randomly created maps with kingdoms, and the little kingdoms will go to war with each other and grow and change and go into decline. And it's a pretty interesting simulator, and it really triggers me because I love maps and I love these types of things. So this just tickles me to no end. And I just got it today, and this is just my first time doing something customized. So I created this little kingdom here. I didn't draw it. The map was randomly generated with a bunch of states on it. I deleted all the states that I didn't want and added in 12 of my real world friends through social media. I created a name of these different nations, if you will, based around their name. So like mine is Mildaria. Up here, the Federation, and I didn't create anything for it. I didn't edit it at all. About the only thing I did is put in a name, let it create, and I changed some of the colors because some of them generated with the exact same color, and I thought that was distracting. And I created this with only 12, so there's just me and 11 of my friends. I chose where to put them on the map. I wanted some to be clustered together. I wanted some to have, be like on the islands and some more spread apart. And I literally just started this game and let it play for not even a full minute. And already the little areas are, they're not twice as big, but most of, like, the Tribal Alliance of Quenzia up here started off in just part of the island, and it quickly just conquered the rest of the island. But most of these bigger land ones, I don't think mine has grown yet. And most of these are about the same size, but they're starting to expand into the neutral territory. And I'm really curious to see how it develops and if and when these different nations start butting heads and seeing who's going to fight who and maybe even take over who. I feel pretty good about myself right now because my little country is kind of isolated. I only accidentally placed my country to begin with, but I wasn't going to change it. Everybody else I kind of put along the coast, and I only put one other one kind of in the middle of the continent, so we'll see how this goes. I'm basically doing this just for my friends. If nobody else looks at this video, that's fine. Let's watch and see how these empires kind of grow and take shape. So I have... Let's see, we got the Theocracy of Everlesia. I've got the Federation of Mildaria, the Kingdom of Carecia, the Theocracy of Redopia, the Tribal Alliance of Cushanesia, the Kingdom of Philipsia, Empire of Jenkinsia, the Kingdom of Beldenzia, the Federation of Irixstan, the Empire of Malvenzia, the Tribal Alliance of Quenzia, and the Kingdom of Yvesland. It'd be interesting to see the naval ones kind of getting involved with the continental. Man, Redopia is just completely isolated. Cushanesia completely surrounded them in a hurry. Oh, starting to grow a little bit. These theocracies are getting bigger. Oh, this is going to be fun. This continent is already going to be, it's going to be a three-way battle. They're going to be fighting each other pretty dang quick. I better go to the full extent of the map. This is the entire planet. And this area was completely unexplored. I probably should just deleted all of that. But well, it gives a place for them to send their colonists to this strange-looking continent over here, which is the only part of this map that looks completely unrealistic. Oh, here we go. The cool thing about this game is you can actually set it as your your wallpaper, and it'll just do it in the background. It's gotta suck some memory doing that in the background of other programs. Oh wow, look at that naval. Looks like we're starting to Those are like explorers. They're trying to find unclaimed land. Because if you can take unclaimed land, it's a lot easier to take than going to war with somebody else. Ooh, ooh. Oh, they closed them off. So now they're all coming back. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that we're going to be doing something like that. Oh, they're conquering that area. Oh, boy. Very interesting. There's not much neutral territory left. Just, oh, that one's gone. Just that northern little bit up there. And if I zoom in enough, you can see, yeah, they have rivers and roads and towns. And I can actually show things like the population if I wanted. Let's see, I can turn this on and it shows you like the larger, where all the larger cities are located. Although it's a reddish, so it's, you know, it's based on, there's a reason why they have this defaulted turned off. It is a little hard to see, but lots of stuff in this game. Or, I can't even call it a game because I'm not doing anything. It's a simulator. Oh yeah, we already got some wars going on here. We got a little bit of conflict. These areas are little desert areas, like no man's land. They have those on almost every map. This one only has one of those areas. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm going to war. Oh, here comes the conquest. Oh, I have tried to simulate this so many times on grid paper things in the past, and here somebody actually came out and created a way of doing it digitally. Oh, this just delights me so much. This warms my little 12-year-old heart. I've been doing stuff like this for so long. These fantasy little kingdoms. Just curious how long it'll take for the different nations to get wiped out, because we only started with 12, and I don't know if any of them, I'm pretty sure they can spawn civil wars and like break apart into multiple kingdoms, but we started with 12. Ooh, Iwerk's land is getting conquered. They're going to be the first ones to go. It looks like Eads, oh, gone. And gone. Oh man. Those are the first two states to be completely absorbed. Looks like a third one. Kushanzia is getting annexed by Redopia at the same time that they're losing ground to my state. There's a lot of back and forth going on here. Ooh, there's a naval attack on Jenkinzia. Time to gird up for war, or they will eat up your kingdom. With only 12 kingdoms, I wouldn't think it would take too long for this to play out. One dominant force can just crush neighboring kingdoms. Kingdom can gain territory against one opponent while losing territory to another. They divide up the states. Oh, peace. They divide up the states into different like regions, like sub-state, like, you know, baronies or whatever, princedoms. So as you can see, a lot of these are already divided up into smaller areas. You conquer the main city and you've acquired that whole area. That's how it works, I think. And you can see the different established naval routes are where all the dashed lines are. They hit the port nations. They're not just going to land out in the open. They'll attack a port, and from the port attack the neighboring areas. Well, despite the fact they declared war on Empire of Jenkinsian, haven't seen any territories change hands. They have their hands full. This is a lot of. There's a lot going on here. A lot of back and forth. Oh, my Facebook friends are getting consumed. Oh boy. Well, from the looks of it, we have 4 major powers here and 1 lesser power. I have to say, Quenzia is losing ground. Looks like I'm attacking him, while the Theocracy of Everlesia is taking over this region. So the minor power of Quenzia is getting consumed. They have Jenkinsia is holding on, but I can't call him a major power because he really doesn't have very many cities. And Belden was that was a big area. They controlled a good half of this continent, and they're getting eaten alive. I am going to enjoy this simulator going forward. I have to come up with more people to emulate different nations and see how it plays out. I could throw in a bunch of neutrals too, but I like the personal touch. The people I know who they are here, although several of them have the same last name, so different members of the same dynastic family, we'll just say. Ooh! Quenzia fought back against 2 major powers. Reconquered everything they lost. But they're still being attacked. There's still naval battles going on here. They gotta travel a long way to take over those lands. Home field advantage, right? Just gotta fend off the invaders. They got bigger fish to fry. Oop, lost another area. Ooh, he's conquering new territory. Wow. Oh, here's a power statistics, or statistics based on power, I guess. So Malvenzia is the most powerful in terms of, regional. Obviously, they have a large number, but it's close. There's a lot of them in the 200s and 300s. There it is on population, economy. They have all this simulated. War. Shows all the active wars, the religious groups, Rivendell faith. Moderate corruption. Oh, that's what I got. Nice. That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. The history one shows like the different, how they mobilize armies and go to war with each other and so forth. So we're in the AD whatever. Can change the speed at which stuff goes on. They only list the significant events, of course. Oh, I missed it. Quenzia came to an end. Region is divided between 2 now. Carecia losing some ground to my nation, but they're fighting back. Uh-oh. You see that? Looks like I'm going to war with the big dog. Who's already having a hard time. Beldens are fighting back. The fighting Beldens. So many people fighting for the same ground. You're on the decline, Reed. You're on the decline. Notice we're not fighting with each other anymore, but we're both fighting with you, so we're just gobbling up territory. Whoever can get it faster, trying to outmaneuver each other. I love this. This is so cool. Who's back? There can only be one. There's only 8 of us left of the original 12. So obviously there haven't been any civil wars, so that's good. We don't have to split into multiple nations. Look at all those naval units traveling across the sea. I don't know how Philip Sipia has been able to maintain their independence. They haven't been consumed by either of their powerful neighbors. Must be all that corruption, keeping the people in line. Oh, I love this. This is so awesome. Oh, the Reeds have fought back, reclaimed some of their territory, but Carrie's not out yet. They still want that ground. It's hard to fight and control regions that are so far from your homeland because it takes so long for your units to to defend them. This whole island can be won by simply taking over one city. I don't even know how they get there. There's no port or anything. I guess they just land, I guess. Go overland. Jinkinzi has been able to keep out of the line of sight of anybody too. That's surprising. Well, they only have a couple of ports. Well, they got 3, I guess. Oh man. The Redian theocracy is really struggling now. I'm not currently at war with them, but they're still... Oh, I guess I am. The 3 of us are all attacking. They're having a hard time keeping control of their vast empire. Oh, I love the map. This is so cool. I love that long line here. They keep going back and forth, but it's like a big long stalemate. They'll take it and then they lose it, and then they take it, then they lose it. It's got to be there's a lot of bloody battlefields in that whole region. Oh, it looks like Everly's almost got that entire series of islands under its control now. Looks like I'm sending units to try to reclaim it. I got a lot of units here, but so far they're not landing. They're not taking anything. Come on. Find some regions to take. Man, Philipsia is larger than Redopia at this point, and they're not even engaged. It's not good news for them, though, because once this is gone, he's going to have a big target on his back. There we go. Finally got a beachhead. I don't think we're going to keep it, though. Looks like there's a lot of that dark gray blue coming back home. Yeah. Wasn't able to get a foothold. Just not enough forces. did. Here's one. This is a new one. Of Umberlania. So that's the first new state. Is that what this one is up here too? Probably. It's a state. Well, can't. It's not that color. It's got to be that color. Oh, there's another new state here. So we are getting some independent states popping in every once in a while. Breakaways. I could go in and edit those and name them after people I know, I guess, but I'll let it go. We'll see if they get a foothold or if they get crushed by their more powerful. Because look at this. They're completely surrounded. It's going to be hard for these things to stay in existence for long. See, they're picking a fight with them. They're going to get just... They're going to try to gobble up this, but... I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Lines in the sand. Oh, I didn't even realize Redopia did get consumed. Divided up between two states. To a lesser extent, my state got a few territories, but... So of the original 12, we're down to 4 here, 5, 6, 7. These startup states, this one's holding on. It's disappeared and come back, but they are gobbling up this, though. The whole island chain here is now under an upstart. Another upstart. Some kind of an alliance on two sides. Might have a little civil war going on in Malvenzia. It's their decline. Look at this. It is kind of like a civil war or revolution. Ooh, Jenkinsia taking a bite here. Deciding to get involved in some international politics after a few hundred years. And so's Philipsia. Look at this. Ooh, things are heating up. Now we have... Nope, that one disappeared. I was going to say we now have 3 independent kingdoms alive, but nope. Just 2 now. Seven of the old guard and 2 newcomers. Valdenzia is finally on the rise thanks to the civil war going on in Malvenzia. They're taking advantage. Looks like I'm expanding again. Everlesia can't maintain its frontier. It's getting attacked from at least 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 different countries are attacking it. I don't think Philipsia is making a move on them, but there's a lot of movement going along that border. They're not at war yet, though. They're just kind of rubbing against each other. They're losing so much ground here. Oh! That's not Jenkinsia. This is an independent state. I didn't realize that. I just saw the orange. Completely, it's too similar of a color. Let's give them a different color to make that a little... There we go. I don't know. Looks like Everlisia's days are numbered. I just love the fact that Jenkinsia is just, just doing their thing. They're probably weapons makers, and they probably provide the other nations with all their weapons of war or something. There's got to be some reason why nobody's attacking them. That or their country just isn't worth it. I don't know. It must be incredibly hard to attack them. Maybe they're just got some kind of a renowned army, maybe like the Spartans or something. I think these are the last days. Everlisia, they're declaring peace with one of them. Everybody's leaving. I was going to say that we were down to 6, but it looks like peace was declared, leaving them with the whole 2 territories. 2 cities is all they have left. Kitaverio and Sarsk. Not even in their original region. They started up here. A shadow of their former empire. Oh, looks like one of the upstarts is picking fights with me. That's not good. How am I don't know, for some reason I'm on good terms with Carecia and Philipsia. We're not going to war against each other. But I'm having my hands full with these newcomers. They're both attacking me. Is this going to be my nation's decline? Are we going to be able to turn this around? I don't like this at all. The Federation that overthrew the theocracy is now coming at me. Jeez. City by city, they are gobbling me up. Jeez, this is bad. We are losing way too much ground. They made it to the desert, cut me off. We are definitely on the decline. As is Malvenzia from the looks of it. An alliance. Oh, they can create alliances. That's cool. Working together to take down greater foes. Agree not to attack each other. Man. Now see, if I was, if I was actually had my hands in this, I would sacrifice all of this. I would cede these to Carrie if I could get them to come to my aid. And I'd even cede claim to anything they take. If I could just get some help so I can focus on reclaiming this, but I don't have any control over it. My peoples, my peoples. Yeah, we're all federations. All 3 of us are federations. Versus the 2 kingdoms and the theocracy. We're all the same types of government. Why are we fighting each other? Oh my God, I'm losing all this. I'm losing all of it. Another upstart here. It's not going to take long for them to take over my little area. My armies must be using outdated techniques and technology because they're just, this decline has been rapid. I still got their little island over there. Yeah, I gotta zoom this out so I get everything on the map. I don't think I'm going to make it, guys. At this point, I'm just hoping that I like the theocracy of Everlesia, I hope they leave me with a couple of territories at least. My capital hasn't been attacked yet. I have a feeling it's going to fall sooner or later because they're attacking neighboring areas. Oh, here it comes. I don't know if that's the capital city, but it's the big city that I started with. So I'm assuming it is. Oh man, this is bad. If they take Mablon. Here they come again. Oh no. Oh no. It's over, guys. Oh, please, leave me with something. Don't take away all of my states. Oh, man. Declare peace. Peace. Look at that. That's a nice little territory. Just let me have that. No! Oh, I'm going to lose it all. They're going to completely destroy me. An upstart kingdom, or an upstart federation. Well, farewell. It's good while it lasted. It's almost like you want to bet. You start off with so many kingdoms, so many different territories, right? Everybody's got their own. And then bet on who can make it to the end. Who's going to survive. If that was the case, anybody that bet on me will lose their money. I have been destroyed. I became a puppet. Well, now what? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us still left. 6 of you, I should say, because I'm not there anymore. Everly's making a push. Nope, that was short-lived. Looks like Philipsia is gonna expand their territory a little bit. They only have to take over 2 foreign territories and Everly's gone and we'll be down to 5. Kerry's on the move. They're taking over that independent kingdom that spawned up on my little fringe. Nope, they weren't able to take it. Everlesia survived. Man. 6 states. That's a strange one. Why would they be interacting? They're on the opposite sides of each other. I think you better worry about your big neighbor there, Cariusia. Ooh, look at all the yellow ones traveling across the sea there in the middle of the map. Looks like they're going to war with the Federation of Umberlania. Island after island, they're going to take them all. There's just too many of them. Could an independent power be the first world conqueror? Can anybody stop them? Especially when Beldenzia is getting so close to conquering his continent. Still, Down in the south, Jenkinsia is just sitting there the whole game. Hasn't acquired anything. Once it acquired its base islands, it hasn't lost a thing the whole game. It's being attacked right now. Could it be losing some ground here? Carecia has eyes on their island, apparently. If so, this is the first time Jenkinsia has gotten his skin in the game here. But that's a long way to travel. If they can't establish a beachhead, they gotta hold it. If they're able to expand, it could be bad news. If they can reclaim the lost territory before they expand, they could stifle the expansion. Oh, they retook it. Sent them, didn't even send them packing. Just wiped them out. Now they're going to go attack their claims up here. You notice they're sending their units up here to engage there. They're still astray, but that's not much of a power. Oh, but look at all this. Got more coming. They better come back. They better come back. They're needed at home. Defend your own ground before you go expanding. Ooh, we got some more going on out here too. Oh boy. Is Carrie going to be the next victim of the Federation of Thwalis? Thwals? I don't know how you pronounce that. They're definitely losing ground. Oh man. They took over all this, then immediately turned their attention back at home. Beldenzia is almost taken over that independent. Slowly. Malvenzia is losing the last of its territories. Jenkinsia's got a fully engaged conflict, but Carrie is not going to be able to maintain this fight when they're losing so much ground at home. There's still 6 states. 6 original states and just 1 usurper left. 1 upstart. And the upstart is kicking everybody's butt. I did not see that coming. Oh, they're just getting eaten alive out there. Just like I did. You just can't stop them. They're like the Horde. I'm glad I changed their color. Well, Jenkins was able to expel the invaders. They've reclaimed their territories, so back to peaceful existence. Everlesia wasn't able to maintain its hold. It's still kind of a back and forth war in the south. They declared peace. Yep, no gains. Still stuck with the same 2 cities he started with. Or have had, I guess, since losing all the rest of the territory. Oh, Carrie is losing it. Boom. Boom. Just gobbling up 1 territory at a time. Am I going to be able to say then there were 5? I think so. Ooh, looks like Jenkins is involved over here. Got a little expansion action going on. We're going to be down to 4 here before long. Yeah, he just annexed that entire colony area. And that's it. We're down to 4 or 5. And once this gets finished, it'll be down to 4. These guys are going to have a hard time. If this Federation wanted to, these guys would disappear in a heartbeat. I cannot believe an upstart is going to destroy me and all of my friends. Oh no. We got to ally and help each other out here, folks. It's relatively calm right now. Everybody's kind of... Oh, look at all these forces, though. They're really building up here along this border. There's going to be a conflict here pretty dang soon. It looks like this is a war. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're going to try to reclaim these islands, I'm betting. Looking at the armies moving here. They're all funneling in this direction. They're going to head to the ports. Or they're going down the river, I guess, and then right out to sea. I don't know. Jinkinzia is going to lose their homeland, I'm afraid. Don't fight amongst yourselves. It's not worth it. There's one. One of the 3 major islands. Oh, this is happening in a hurry. They are. This upstart state is going to wipe us all out, guys. You can just feel it. I don't know why they just allow these two to exist. This must be like the worst land, the harshest environment that nobody wants. I wonder if there's a different map, if I can show the terrain instead of the biomes. Yeah, looks like Jinkinzia has lost his homeland. This little island is all that's left. Now he's basically living in the colonies out there. Yep. Belton's fighting back. Wasn't able to keep any of the gains he made, but I don't know. Yeah. He's losing his homeland. He's basically living in exile now. Oh, nope, fighting back. It's hard to send your troops across the ocean to fight. Four survivors. How long can they hold out against this unstoppable horde? Uh-oh. How did Yellow just annex that? I didn't even know they were fighting down there. Because all of a sudden this spot transferred over to Yellow. I didn't see them like attack. They're right on the border though. These two are fighting each other, but this one all of a sudden, maybe they just abandoned them. Well, we got ourselves a line right here. This would be the time. If you're going to attack Jenkins, this would be the time. Gobble up some of these islands. Oh, they declared peace again. Right back where he started with just two cities. Ugh, such a waste. Every war they've fought has ended up right where it started. Oh, come on. I want a little upstart kingdom of my own to pop up here. kings in exile returning home. Man. Upstarts. Man. I really wanted to see one of the originals be the world conqueror, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. I want to be able to see just in case something happens over here, but all the action right now. This isn't good. They are getting just everywhere they attack, they're getting. Shrinking in a hurry, isn't it? I'm not going to stop recording until there's a ultimate winner here. However long this takes. I don't care if nobody else finds this interesting. I find it fascinating. I love this. This is such a great simulator. Oh, I can't wait to do more of these. We're seeing the last days of the Kingdom of Eldenzia. Writing's on the wall on this one. They're trying to fight back. They're losing some big cities. This was a big one. It's like they're going at it again. Boom. That's one of the biggest cities left. It's like this is their capital now. It's whatever one they choose to be their capital, it's getting taken. Boom. It's disappearing, isn't it? Every time they claim a new capital, it's not going to last. Yeah, it's over. We're going to be down to 3 here and a few more fights. Still got to take these islands, but that's just 2 there and 1 there. They've already moved their capital off the continent. Unless they declare peace, have a kingdom in exile, basically. They're going to lose these territories. Look at that yellow, all those yellow armies. Boom, 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 boom. 3 cities left, 2 cities left. Oh no, here they go. We're going to be down to a single pair of states here in a second. They didn't even bother. It's just boom, just immediately drop all their armies here. Say goodbye, Jakinzia. Your last 3 territories are about to disappear. What a sweep. Upstart country. And they've completely swept over everyone. Oh, this like this is going to end too. We might be down to 1. Goodbye, Everlesia. Goodbye, Jenkinsia. Beldenzia's gone. So we're down to 3. They must have declared peace. There's no fighting going on now. There's a lot of fighting going on here. They're defending it. They gotta win it over. There it is. Down to 2, but now they're at war with the Yellow Horde. I don't know how the hell Jenkinsia got out of this. With 2 territories left. They're basically a puppet state. I gotta keep them on the map just in case they decide to annex them. It's the last 2 humans left. They're losing badly. Yeah, there's not much of a chance here. They still have their original territory. But it's not going to take long to swarm over it. This is one kick-ass game of Risk. Oh, they declared peace! They kept most of their original territory. Badam is still their capital. Wow. Well, this can't last. There's only 3 states, so unless there's a giant civil war that disrupts everything. I mean, there's just basically 2 puppet states. 2 territories. Looks like maybe 4 territories here. Yep, 4 cities, that's it. Oh, here we go. Let's assume he's not gonna attack. Take a little bit of time to mobilize. Might actually reclaim this before they get there, but they're not going to be able to hold on to it. I thought they'd get that territory, but there was no way they were going to be able to hold this. This is a swarm. They're just going to gobble this up. Meanwhile, look at all these guys coming down here to retake this. They can't hold it. It's over. Yep. Well, if anybody had their money on Philipsia, you're still in the game. You're the only one left, buddy. Until there's a civil war. And even then, it'll be an upstart. They can't have peace. There's just no way. Look at all these armies gathering here. They're just waiting for an opportunity to strike. Power rating? Population rating? Oh, well, they're in a deficit. That's holding them back. Their economy's not doing well, but they've always had that corruption. This is concerning, though. That's... Where have those guys been? Come on, you gotta go to war. There's no way. No upstarts. Still have one port, their capital, and 2 other small cities, and that's it. That's a big city. That's a bigger city than any of the other ones around here. By a long way. Oh, I was thinking this is bad terrain, but those are probably big lakes. Because this is the paper color that I chose, so it's... How long? They're just gonna sit there as a little puppet state. There's so many armies here. There's got to be an attack at some point. Jack up the speed. Survivors. What can I say? They never got in real big engagements with any of the big states that were in this continent. They just kept to themselves. And they are still here. Guess I can go up to 5 times speed. There's an announcement there. Yeah, I thought maybe another power might have erupted somewhere. God, they preserve their culture longer than any other of us, by a long shot. They're surviving this. There's rebellions going on. Oh, we got some independence growing. They're not going to make it. It would have to be one hell of a... Hey! I'm back! The second... Second, what does it say? The Second Federation of Mildaria. That's me, man. It's got my name on it. This isn't an independent state. My people have come home. I'm back in the game. Well, we were for a little bit. We tried. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, I did not expect to see my name on there again. Still won. Oh, Malvenzia is back. Back to 1 speed. So Malvenzia is surviving. I cannot believe they came back too. So that's 2 of us that have made a comeback. Everything else is still independent. How in the world? Is that them? It must be. There's no new name here. Oh, Republic of Valonia. Oh. Well, that's what happens when your nation is that big. You're so prone to civil wars. It's something they have in some of the Civilization games. It's really hard to maintain control of especially foreign controlled regions, you know, across the seas, because you're so far from them. So they've pretty much lost everything. This is all they have left in the entire western, you know, hemisphere, if you will. And they're losing ground. I was gonna say Philipsia might survive the Federation of Thualis, but now they're engaged in a couple of fights here. They're smart. They're trying to reclaim some of the lost ground, but now they're in a fight with one of the new upstarts. Hey, another one. The third Federation of Mildaria. Back in the game, boys. There's 3 of us. 1 original and 2 returns, it looks like. We are very small, though. Wow. Xantinium and Xantinia. It's, yeah. The names that they choose are, they can tell. That's why I named the ones the way I did, because I was trying to match their style. We are expanding. Let's get back to our old capital. That puts us at war with the theocracy of Aquarios, but until we get Mablan, that has to be one of the bigger cities up there. No, it's not. I'm actually in bigger cities than Mablan. I must have declined. Damn, that was an expansion. They moved from all the way over here and attacked down here and gobbled up this whole region. So now they kind of have a dual state here. That's their capital, and this is their foreign claimed land. Oh, I'm back in the game. I am back in the game. I thought I was just going to hold on to that little northern little bit for a while, but this is good. Still only about half of the size of my old state in the old, about a third of it actually, because we were all the way down in here. Keep looking at all the new ones, seeing if I see a name that I recognize. So Malvenzia is back in it, I'm back in it, and Philipsia is, I don't know, they're the last of the originals that weren't a comeback. Second Empire of Malvenzia is there, and the Third Federation of Mildaria is surviving, but reclaimed. Not going down without a fight. Oh, another upstart. Oh no, that's a second. No, that's a Republic. I don't know how they got all the way down there. It's a long way by sea. Well, Malvenzia lost their foreign claims. Oh, here we go again. They're down to their last 2. Can they get back? They lost their big city. They're gonna hold on. They're gonna hold on. Nope. Down to their last 1. Unless they can get this back pretty quickly. Back to 2. They're on life support. They only have 1 territory. Oh, Philipsia was there for a second, and then they disappeared. Is that what this one is? Nope. They came back for a brief time, but then disappeared again. Well, Philipsi is gone. The last of the originals was defeated. We're down to the last two re-ups. We got the Second Empire of Malvenzia and the Third Federation of Mildaria. And they're both... I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold on. He's able to make peace. This thing spawned right in the middle of Dalecarlia, and they managed to hold on to it. I'm not holding on to my territory. It is going down in a hurry. Oh, they got gobbled up in a hurry too. Yep. No, they can... How can they allow a state like this to exist right in the middle of their heartland, right next to their capital? This is a serious threat. That just poses a security threat. Why are you even bothering, dude? I guess they want to claim some of this. Yep, there we go. Down my last, what, 2 territories? 1 territory. None of these cities are in my territory. It's all this one. Green's gonna take it. Xanthium. No way I can hold on to it. Yep, I'm gone. Third Federation fell. Just the second one lasted a lot longer than the second one did. Well, I just leaves. Look at all their armies. They only have 1 city. That's got to be one heck of a big city. It isn't. It isn't that big a city. It's a lot smaller than some of these cities. They got a lot of armies, though. It's not going to be an easy win, I guess. Maybe that's why they haven't taken it over. There's so many armies there. They could actually... That's probably why they sent those things out, because if they could find someplace soft, these guys just won't go away. They had the entire world. The only thing they didn't have was this little area here, and now this is all they got. There's so many armies there. Yeah, by the way, this game is available. I got it off of Steam just today. It's not a very expensive game either. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was, but it wasn't very much. I am curious about the wallpaper, but I like my wallpaper the way it is, so. Kind of rooting for the theocracy of Aquarios because they're in my homeland up there. Let's hope they have the same religion we had. Just keeping one eye on that Empire of Malvenzia with our huge army. You know, if they wanted to, they could make a lightning attack against Dalecarlia and gobble up a bunch of states before they can have a chance to respond. What they need is for the Dalecarlias to be engaged in a war with like the Xantium or the Thualis. So they're sending their troops elsewhere and leaving themselves defenseless at home. This is the big push. Like I said, they're pushing their way out. Gobbled up. They took the capital first, immediately acquiring territory to reinforce. I just got done saying how vulnerable it was, and all they had to do was gobble up a couple of states. That's exactly what they did. They are not going away. They only had one city, and they just boom, 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 just like that. Oh no, this could be it, guys. Once this is done, I can stop the video. Three territories, 2. One. That's it. As far as I know, there are no new upstarts. AD 131, 131 years. Yeah, there's no BC. It started at year 1. All those states were created, and then I destroyed them, so that's kind of what happened there. Oh, that's the cool part about this. Let's look at this before I stop the video. That's where we started, guys. After I deleted all the independent states, and I left just the ones that I created. I wonder if I can play this out. No. I wish I could push play. Oh, here we go. Perfect. This is what happened in like high speed replay. Five times the speed. Eating every nation except for these 2. They just gobbled up everybody else. Then there was 1. And then everything changed. Couldn't maintain control. Lost the West. But they were never out of it. They stayed in the fight. And that's how it looks today. Oh, that was fun. That was a weirdly fun little game or simulator. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this is fascinating. I can't wait to do this more. Who knows? Maybe I'll post some more videos. I kind of just did this for my friends. I don't know what I'll do in the future, but I'll try something new and post it. I like posting this kind of stuff, so I guess see you next time. I don't have no idea what I'm going to post, but I'm going to post some new stuff soon. See you next time.